Welcome back to Ben's Reviews. Today something a little bit different. We're in the kitchen appliance department. Over the years we've been a Dualit family. This goes back to when my dad was doing some building work at a hotel, and they got chatting and found out that Dad's got quite a big large family. There was a lot of us kids, and they got talking about toasters for some reason. Anyway, the bloke was called John, and he sent my dad home with a 6-slice Dualit toaster. I said, try that out. Anyway, it worked so well that my dad bought one. He got the same as this, the Dualit 4-slice. It's manual. You pull the lever, manual timer, select a switch for 2 or 4 slices. They bought theirs in 1992 and it is still going today. Now the good thing is with these Dualit toasters is you can take them apart, you can replace the elements, you can replace the timer, you can replace the switch. Everything on it, you can take it apart and you can change it, and basically it's like Trigger's broom. You can keep your toaster going for years and years. So we bought this one in 2015 and it's never been a problem. They are fairly expensive. This was about 130 quid, but it's a lifetime toaster. So when it came to buying a kettle, we was having issues with our kettle. It kept clicking off and tripping. We was having power issues with this house. We're on 3-phase and certain things would trip the power off. Anyway, the kettle was playing up, so I did a bit of research. I said, Dualit do a kettle with a replaceable element. Fantastic. If we can replace the element in our own kettle, because you know that's what it's advertised as, the Dualit Classic Kettle. It's cordless, 1.7 litres. We're on to a winner. It's a kettle for life. That's where things got tricky. Turned up, it was working fine. Obviously we're in France, so Dualit stuff comes from the UK. Well, I ordered it from the UK off ebay.co.uk because at the time the UK was still in the EU. No problem, backwards and forwards. We tested it for a few weeks and it was working, so I thought, right, well I'll cut the plug off and I'll put a French plug on it. I think that probably voids the warranty, but I thought, well, it doesn't matter because if I can take it apart and replace the element. Anyway, about 6 weeks of use, it started switching itself off. Oh, Jesus. There, I was bigging it all up to Tina. Let's buy a kettle. We bought this 16th of October 2019. We paid £122.50 for this. So I was bigging it up to Tina. Now we'll spend over £100 on a kettle because it's a kettle for life. It's advertised you can replace the element. Anyway, 6 weeks it was messing about. Oh, geez. So I'm on the internet searching and going on and on. I thought, well, we can't really say they're not going to cover the warranty because I've cut the plug off. So it's 120 quid down the drain. Anyway, on my searching, I found somebody had got one of these kettles and they was about to send it back because it was doing the same, switching itself off. They decided that they was going to clean their kettle out with vinegar before they send it back because they get lime scale in them and all that kind of thing. We haven't got very hard water here. The last house was very bad. We had to use filtered water in the kettle because within a week it was furred up. This house isn't so bad. So we tried it, cleaned it out with vinegar, and it started working perfectly again. Fantastic. Anyway, about 3 months later, it keeps doing it and doing it. So I get back on the internet doing some searching, and apparently the boil dry function on these kettles, a lot of kettles have got this now. I don't know why the world is catering for all the safety sallies out there. If you're going to switch a kettle on with no water in it, you deserve what you get, really, don't you? Anyway, all these devices now have got all these safety built-in features. This chap on the internet took his kettle apart and took the boil dry function out. So I did that the other day and it was working fine. And then a few days later it started doing it again. So the Dualit kettle, although they say replaceable element, you can't do it yourself. Which there doesn't say anywhere you look when you're buying one, it doesn't say that at all. The Dualit toaster, I can take that apart myself, no problem at all. I have taken this apart because I took the boil dry switch out of it. But you can't change the element yourself, you have to send it back to them. So it defeats the object. This is not as it's advertised. Toaster, fantastic. I'll praise Dualit to the bloody end of the world with Dualit toasters. They're superb. Kettles, load of shit. Really is. It's, if you're energy conscious, this has got a 3 kilowatt element in it. Quick boil, we'll have a look. Let's set it up over there and let's boil it up. So there you go, 3 minutes and 17 seconds. I wouldn't have said that that was quick boil. There's probably kettles out there that will boil it quicker with less power. I showed you the Linky meter up there. That flashes orange. Obviously we've got the lights on and stuff. As soon as you put the kettle on, it's like a disco up there. Because it's so high up, I can't reach it in the wheelchair. But you can see what consumption it's drawing out of the electric. But I'm really disappointed with this kettle. Tina's getting to the point where she wants to smash it up with a hammer because it just keeps switching off. We're going to try cleaning it out again. That's the next job. But it's not as advertised. I thought it was going to be the next best thing. As I say, the toaster is fantastic. The kettle, I don't even know if where they're made, if they're made in the UK or if they're sourced out to China or... To be fair, I haven't got in touch with them to see if... Because it says if your product is faulty, contact Dualit on the email address and there's a phone number. Of course, we're not in the... Well, us as British citizens are not in the EU anymore. We're residents in France, but getting stuff shipped backwards and forwards now is a joke. So thanks to Brexit, we're not going to be sending that back to them. I don't suppose they'll honour the warranty because I've cut the plug off. It really is not as advertised. So if you've got your heart set on a Dualit kettle, just be prepared to maybe have to send it back to them. I've been on the internet, I've done loads of searching, and there's a lot of people complaining about these kettles. Saying, you know, they've had the toaster for 10, 15 years without a problem. Kettle, 6 months, and it's garbage. So I think in the future, when this, if we can clean it out and it works again, but I think we are going to be looking for another kettle, and we'll probably just get one at the supermarket for €15. They're all singing, all dancing, aren't they? It's on a 360 base. It's got a BPA free. It's BPA free. It's got a washable lime scale filter and all this gubbins in it. I don't know if you'll be able to see it in there. I think I don't know what they're playing at really. If you've got to send it back to, I suppose we're not in a world now where people fix their own stuff. We're in a world of snowflakes and safety sallies now, aren't we? Which I'm not slating anyone, it's just the way the world's going. We're in a throwaway society. I like to fix stuff, and if I can take it apart and fix it myself, not only do you save a bit of money, but you get a bit of satisfaction out of it. I have taken this apart. I've taken the boil dry switch out of it because we never boil dry the kettle. We always put water in it. Perhaps Dualit will reach out to me after this video and come up with a suggestion. I know some people have sent these back under warranty with faults and stuff. Rather than being fixed, they've just offered a discount on the new kettle, which to me is pretty crap, to be honest. Dualit toaster, 2 thumbs up. Dualit kettle, load of crap, don't bother with it. Don't waste 130 quid on it. Get yourself one up the supermarket for 20 quid. We're looking for one of the old-fashioned kettles with just an element in the bottom and a plug that you plug in, because these things all singing, all dancing, yeah, they look nice sat on the side in your kitchen, but if you can't boil a kettle of water without it keep switching off, what's the point? So yeah, that's my little rant over for Dualit kettles. As I say, we were fans of Dualit, as in the company with the toaster. The kettle has let it down a little bit really. There wasn't any sort of negative reviews on YouTube when I was searching for this. They're all saying how great it was and pictures of how quick it boils. Well, I don't think 3 minutes 17 is quick, but I could be wrong. I'm not a kettle expert. Anyway, that's it for this video. From my point of view, I would not recommend buying one of these kettles. If you see a toaster, get one. Anyway, catch you in the next video. Bye for now.